Alright guys, so today we went on a trip to go get a truck from up in northern Missouri, and something that I've had in the works for a while. Took off up there around 5 o'clock, went and got the truck, just now got back and got the truck unloaded, went and dropped the trailer off. So, well, this is how it went. Alright guys, it is almost 6 o'clock in the morning, like 5:50 right now. I'm doing this all by myself, so it sucks, give me a break. But I am driving 4 hours from home to get a pickup this morning. We're going to Salisbury, Missouri, which is about 3 hours and 50 minutes away from my house. We're getting a 77 f250 super cab long bed to put on the 7.3 powerstroke frame. So stick with me, take you along for a ride.
Captain.
About an hour away from the guy's house. Getting close. Still booking it down the highway. Just outside of Columbia, Missouri. So I'll show you guys the truck when we get there. Pretty boring. Yep. For as much as I hate driving, I do it a lot. Never home. Catch y'all later. Also, just want to give a shout out to Rain Total Body Fuel for these awesome refreshments on this trip. Alright, if you haven't tried those energy drinks, you need to go try them. They're the best. Drink them every day. We're on a gravel road now. Five minutes. We made it. We're here. Here we go. We are loaded down, boys and girls. Headed back home. So the whole plan for this truck is to take the front clip and the bed off, and then cut the cab around the firewall and down the door pillars along the side of the back of the cab, and then set it over the top of a 1995 four-wheel drive f250 7.3 power stroke. So I've had the 7.3 in the shop. It's in there right about where that car's at, in front of that car. I've had the 7.3 for a couple of weeks now. Been working on the frame, but finally found the right body to go and get for it, and here she is. 77 f250 super cab long bed camper special. Bought it as a roller, no motor, no tranny. It's a little rougher than what I wanted, but should be just fine. Work out great. It's got a few good little spots of rust starting on it. Overall, it's a pretty solid original truck. I'll show you all the interior of it. Still got the original radio, CB, everything. Dual tanks as well, and they will be functional because the Power Stroke has dual tanks too. There's the bed off of it. So yeah, that's the full plan. 77 F250 on a 1995 OBS Power Stroke frame, super cab, long bed, automatic. None of that sissy stuff with the clutch. I'm super stoked about this build. Super duper stoked. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, I also have a super cab short bed that's got a 12 valve Cummins in it. My main plan is to have both. I was gonna build this one to sell, but I think I'm just gonna sell that truck instead and keep the other one. So follow along. Part 1, day 1. Don't forget to do that favor for me and like and subscribe so we can keep coming at you with these builds. This will be the part 1 of however many parts it takes to build this truck, because I also do run a side business in this shop. I got a full-time job and a side business. So I have my own customers I do here, and then I work at a side-by-side dealership over in town. So I really don't have any time within the next 4 weeks to get this truck in the shop and start taking it apart yet. So it'll probably be a long process due to getting room in the shop. So stick with me, we'll make it happen. All right, guys, so I figured I'd come in here and show you the truck that I got to do this swap with, the donor truck. It's basically an old beater. I bought it from my little brother, actually. There's not really a good panel on this truck, so it was the perfect one to get to do a swap like this. It's a 1995 F250. It's got the 7.3 Power Stroke, E40D automatic, 4-wheel drive. Everything works. I drove this truck in here, went ahead and started taking it apart, fixing the frame. It had a couple broke leafs in the rear. So I'm just gonna get all that fixed up and then start with the swap. Got this truck technically like 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, right at 2 years ago. And I traded a 1994 F150 with a 300 straight 6 4-speed or 5-speed. I traded it for this truck, And I daily drove this truck myself as this old rusted out beater for the longest time. And I finally sold to my little brother whenever I got a new one. But the plan is to keep this dash, and we're going to cut the firewall out and then cut it down the door pillars here, down along the rockers and around the back of the cab, because the floor is good on this cab. So we're just going to cut it all out and then lift this shell off and set the 77 shell on it. See, the door don't even shut. So here is the motor. 300,000 mile 7.3 power stroke. She's mint. Runs great. Not going to start it up for you because it's got a cold start issue. So we're going to tackle that, fix that, put new glow plugs in it, freshen everything up. But overall, it's a really, really solid drivetrain. The motor doesn't skip a beat. Transmission shifts great. Four-wheel drive locks in like it's supposed to. You know, it's really just ready to be dropped in now. So next time you guys see this thing, there's a possibility none of this stuff will be on there. That, or we'll just be taking this stuff off. We'll be turning this truck down first and getting this truck ready for the other body. So stay tuned for more.